Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were seen walking through the Highmark Stadium tunnel after the Chiefs' heartbreaking loss to the Bills, a silent exit that spoke louder than words. Travis, visibly emotional, packed up quickly and left with Taylor, the two parting ways under the heavy weight of defeat. In the Week 9 showdown on November 3, 2025, Kelce delivered 5 receptions for 66 yards, 1 touchdown, and a clutch 2-point conversion, giving Kansas City brief hope before it all unraveled. His key plays, 20, 13, 5, and 28-yard receptions, reminded fans of his brilliance even in heartbreak. But late in the second quarter, a brutal hit from Bills safety Cole Bishop left the Chiefs' sideline holding its breath as their superstar tight end lay shaken. It was a gut-wrenching moment that silenced the crowd and sent shockwaves across the league, leaving Swift watching in worry and fans fearing that Kansas City's dream season might have just taken a devastating turn. Kelce had just 1 catch on 2 targets for 20 yards in the first half before disaster struck, forcing him to be helped to the locker room in visible pain. The shocking moment unfolded during Kansas City's final drive before halftime, with tension gripping every fan watching. On 3rd and goal from the Bills' 1-yard line, Kelce cut across the middle, ready for a laser pass from Patrick Mahomes. But when the throw sailed slightly behind him, he twisted back to make the catch, leaving his chest completely exposed. In an instant, Bills safety Cole Bishop delivered a vicious hit straight to Kelce midsection, echoing through Highmark Stadium. The star tight end crumpled to the turf, motionless for several seconds, before slowly rising to his feet. While no official injury update was released, cameras caught him walking toward the tunnel under his own power. Many speculated that the brutal collision had simply knocked the wind out of him, but the concern in the air was undeniable. Fortunately for Kansas City, Travis Kelce returned with fire in his eyes, rejoining the field in the second half and immediately making his presence felt with a stunning 28-yard grab on the very first play from scrimmage, pushing his total to 48 yards by the third quarter. As the game pushed into Q4, the Chiefs roared back to life, slicing the deficit to 21-28 after a fierce Kareem Hunt touchdown and another clutch score from Kelce that reignited hope across Arrowhead Nation. It's been a roller coaster season for the All-Pro tight end. Some weeks he's unstoppable, delivering highlight reel performances, while others, he seems to vanish entirely. Just last week, he produced his best game of the season, hauling in 6 receptions for 99 yards and a touchdown in Kansas City's dominant 28-7 victory. That came after a modest showing against the Raiders, where he managed only 3 catches for 54 yards in a 31-10 win. Yet entering this heated clash with Buffalo, the Chiefs had won 5 of their last 6, and whenever these two titans meet, it's never just a game. It's a spectacle written in NFL history. As the tension inside Highmark Stadium grew, fans could sense that something unforgettable was unfolding. The Chiefs, hungry for redemption, kept pushing forward while the Bills fought to protect their lead with everything they had. Travis Kelce, despite taking that brutal hit earlier, played with unshakable determination, showing why he's one of the most respected players in the NFL. His energy on the field sparked life into his teammates, and even the crowd couldn't help but admire his resilience. Cameras caught glimpses of Taylor Swift nervously watching from the stands, her eyes locked on every move he made, whispering words of encouragement under her breath. Every snap of the ball carried weight, every pass from Mahomes felt like a do-or-die moment. As the clock ticked down, the Chiefs' offense surged once more, driven by pure grit and passion. Mahomes found Kelce for another big gain, setting up what fans hoped would be the comeback drive of the season. The tension was electric, the crowd's roar mixing with chants echoing across the stadium. Even Bills fans seemed to hold their breath, realizing they were witnessing 2 great teams battling with everything on the line. No one knew how it would end, but one thing was certain. This rivalry had become more than football. It was personal, emotional, and unforgettable, the kind of story fans would talk about for years.